Friends, and welcome to Starseed Tarot and Living. I hope all of you are doing well. So, this is a reading for Aries, but I'm going to tell you something I found, and I swear to God, like, um, I don't know how I could have lived. So, if you've never tried a breathe right nose strip, and when you sleep at night, oh my goodness, you sleep so well. I've never slept so well in my life. I normally kind of wake up or toss and turn or have allergies. I used to have two cats that slept like on my pillow with me. So, I mean, there's allergens from dogs, the pillow itself can give you allergens. And Breathe Right. I got Breathe Right, the brand, and their maximum strength. I don't know. Now, they are truly amazing. Now, I don't know. One thing though, you need to read the directions because I didn't. And I put it on, went to bed, felt amazing, got just perfect sleep. There is a thing when you take it off in the morning that you have to do it like in the shower and like put soap and take it off slowly. Me being an Aries, I just woke up, went to the mirror, ripped it off, and it hurt like really, really badly. So I would not recommend that. You have to like put warm water and soap and then gently take it off. That is a big part of it. So yeah, breathe right nose strips. Not so much that maybe you're like, well, I don't have a problem with that. Just give it a try and see how you feel. Really, it's like amazing. Okay, let's see. Spirit, please show us what's going on. You have praiseworthy results in something. You could be praised behind the scenes, like someone saying, Aries really consistent. Maybe with Saturn, you're working on consistency. You've got Saturn going through Aries for 2 years. Um, Maybe it's like making you be very predictable, dependable, good team player, just someone who shows up, very consistent. Um, you have praiseworthy results. Stay happy regardless and stop worrying so much. Stay happy regardless. No matter what happens, just say, I was thinking about this earlier. You can choose to be happy. Just say, you know what, no matter what happens, master your mind. I was thinking I need to take a happy pill, which could be like M&Ms, like buy another one for cheaper. So there could be something that you're wanting to buy that's really expensive and it's saying buy a different one but in a cheaper version. So I don't know if that your children are protected. So I had this before in the other reading. Your children are protected. Break free from chains. Any chains that are holding you back, chains of guilt, chains of like um low self-esteem, low self-worth, guilt, regret is what I'm trying to say. Resist the urge to speak. Oh my goodness. Okay, so that could be like when someone's trying to bait you into like giving your response immediately. Just take time to consider. You can even say to someone, let me get back to you on that. You could say to someone, yeah, you can always say, let me get back to you on that. And then you take the time you need to collect your thoughts and your information. Yeah, because there could be someone who um, wants you to respond right away. What is this? Show us. Oh my God, there. True love is coming your way. That could be anything. It could be a dog, a cat, you know. Overnight success is coming. Oh my goodness. Don't you love this kind of a vibe? Overnight success is coming. Prepare. Okay. What's underneath? What's going on here? Trust your instincts. Patience is the key. You will have everything you need, or you have everything you need. You don't need more. You don't need to be better. You don't need to be anything. There could be something you're trying to do, like to get started, and you're like, oh, I need this really expensive thing. I can't get going until I have that. Yes, you can. You can get going with maybe, like it says here, buy another one, but for cheaper. This person you're dealing with trusts no one. Literally, you could be dealing with someone who trusts no one. Stay happy regardless. Master over your mind. Stop worrying so much. I think it's good to stay informed, but I don't think it's good to just like sit there and think about like, everything that could possibly ever go wrong. Okay. I'm going to use this deck here, Ethereal Visions. Or am I? Maybe I won't. Maybe I will. I don't know. But yeah, those breathe right. I know they've been out for like decades. I've never considered trying one. I always thought, oh, those wouldn't work. Oh my God, do they ever work? I would wear one all day if it didn't look weird. They do come in clear. So let's see. Show us what's coming in for Aries. Okay. And then after this, I'm going to do for this channel, I'm going to do all 4 zodiacs in 4 separate videos, or for the elementals. You have a choice. Ooh, it's a very good choice. The sun. Can you see this card? So something is evolving. Wow, with the tower and 3 of wands, you'll be notified of this big surprise. The Hierophant. The strength. This is your calling. Oh my goodness. I was going to say this is your calling. 7 of wands and the day of judgment. You are definitely ready for this. Wow. You're ready for this. There's an earth queen around the energy, Taurus, Capricorn, or Virgo. There could be something worrisome, 8 of rods around this energy. Someone's all caught up in their head. All right. What is in the past in affecting all of this? 2 of cups. You care very much about this person. It is it's a shared bond. 2 of water, Pisces, Cancer, Scorpio. Under the deck, we have 9 of cups. So I feel like it is something that is affecting your energy, wish fulfillment. Wow, 10 of pentacles, a lot of money, windfalls, property. With the 7 of cups, again, it's like, I don't want to say delusional, but it's like when someone tells you to make a choice and you're not quite sure what is the best one. Um, Queen of the Swords, Gemini, Libra, Aquarius, with an 8 of Cups. Somebody's walking away, and the Lovers, and a King of Water, Pisces, Cancer, Scorpio. Someone with deep emotions, caring, compassionate. 9 of Rods, you don't want to give up, you don't want to quit. What is your outcome here with the 9 of Cups and 10 of Coin? The 9 of Pentacles, you're going to do something on your own, feeling very comfortable. And what is this about? Page of Pentacles, Three of Swords. Wow, Taurus, Capricorn, or Virgo. Something is bothersome. Page of Wands, something surprising you don't know, but there's a coin here. Okay, so I don't want to make this too confusing. There is the calling, the resurrection, something being brought back up to life. The sun is your main energy, something extremely positive. Okay, I'm going to have to go at this again because I think what I'm doing is I'm pulling too many cards and it's giving myself a mix. I'm getting my wires crossed. So it literally feels like that too. It feels like wires being like crossed over. So I need to pay attention. Okay. Do I want to use this one? Okay, Spirit, show us what's coming up for Aries. Give us a clear and distinct message. There's either a Taurus, a Capricorn, or a Virgo, or a message you're receiving that you really don't understand. There's a lot of confusion. Seven of Water. Venus in Pisces. No, Venus in Scorpio, I think. Wow, with an Eight of Cups, feeling like leaving. There's something you don't understand. It's complicated. The choices are not clear. You're trying to stay grounded, and Five of Coin from the Hierophant. From a higher order, an authority. Seven of Fire and a Tower. And a coin given to you with the Page of Cups. There's a water king here, Pisces, Cancer, or Scorpio. There's Seven of Swords energy around that. There could have been someone who lied or was being deceptive. There's also an air queen, a Gemini, Libra, Aquarius. There's a secret. The air queen is usually someone very upfront, maybe bitter. But with the high priestess around it, you could be finding out a secret as well. Okay, Spirit, please show us what's coming up for Aries and what do they need to see. I'm just going to do 10 and not get carried away. You start to think, is it worth it? Oh, you start to think about what you put into something, maybe what you paid for or the time it's taking, and it's just really like not enough for you. Five of Coin. Because of this devil. If you haven't watched my other channel, the reading is there. It's pretty much similar, not exactly the same. Okay. There could have been something that you got attention for. Seven of Swords on a 10 of Pentacles and an 8 of Cups. Somebody leaves, walks away. Let's see, what's on your mind here, Aries? Justice for this devil situation. So this is definitely a good thing. Okay. You want this situation to be corrected. And what goes on in the past? You made up your mind, you decided to anticipate what's coming next, or maybe to turn your back on a situation. Four of Cups, to say no, to refuse. Temperance, staying grounded, trying to understand. There is a day of judgment around you, a reckoning, a calling, something calling you back up, or something that is wanting you to pay the piper or something like that. We have the Hierophant. You want something to be traditional, fair, orderly, ethical. Six of air. Yeah. So I even did a reading. I think it said charges are dropped against you. This is what it is. It's like smooth sailing comes in. You're no longer going to have to be dealing with this. You may have been hanging in the balance, waiting. What comes up into the future? The truth. Ace of Swords, new information. This could be about people, situations, Three of Cups, Nine of Swords, something that was upsetting you. What's going on with the outcome? The Moon reversed. So you're finding out some secret. The Emperor, power, authority, in charge. And Nine of Cups, you feel very happy about this here. Knight of Coins, somebody gives you the pentacle that you need, the document, the money. But then again, you have a choice. Two of Pentacles, it develops into something, and there's a Three of Swords behind that. It's a hard choice to make. Why do you end up happy here, Aries? There's lovers, there's reconciled energy, matriarch, the Empress, quality, respect, Four of Swords, no communication. What is this truth you're finding out? What is the truth you're finding out? The Magician and the Sun. Somebody could have been trying to manipulate, maneuver, or fix for you. And we have the Sun, happy, positive, optimistic. The Queen of Wands. What is the Day of Judgment here coming for Aries? Karma, callings, Page of Cups, Knight of Cups, and a coin. People trying to persuade you, or someone trying to persuade you to take this choice. It requires courage. And why do you want justice here? There's an Earth Queen, a Taurus, Capricorn, or Virgo. It could also be about money. I think it's about a person. You're trying to stay calm. You're trying to stay grounded. There's someone, Eight of Cups, or an energy of walking away. What is your energy with Temperance? Queen of Wands. You are ready, ambitious, energized. There is something that you want to continue with the Nine of Rods, persistent, motivated, but maybe feeling burned out. Knight of Fire, getting up and going. Nine of Coin, on your own. Three of Cups. What is somebody offering you here? Knight of Coin. Seven of Swords. They're discovering a lie, or they're discovering with the Hermit the trick, the trap, the fraud. And then you have here 10 of Pentacles. You're getting money, property, sums that provide. All the way at the end, Four of Coin, it was held back, and 10 of Swords. What is this about? 10 of Wands, having to carry something all on your own, personally motivated, maybe feeling like you're under a lot of burdens. The Hermit is exposing, showing the wisdom and what happens there. The choice. Maybe a negotiation. We have a Tower. Okay. You resent here what's being offered. You resent someone for putting you in this situation. Why is it Six of Swords as the outcome? You're going to move on, get up and go, and new fire. Nine of Coin, on your own terms with your own resources. 10 of Swords. Okay. There's something where you're considering the value. Is it worthwhile? Do you even have the money? With the devil underneath is like very maybe overpriced or meant to hold you back. Let's see. Spirit, please show us for Aries, the King of Swords. Final decision. Chariot. Temperance. I'm going to take from underneath. This is very positive. You feel happy. You also feel justified. Like, that's right. That's how it should be. But you don't want to quit. Nine of Rods. You want to be a magician with a Queen of Swords. Lover, strong Gemini energy, energy around ideas. You also have Scorpio energy, where you just feel like moving on to the next cycle. You get Justice and a Page of Wands, Aries, Leo, or Sag. Good news. And underneath, you can heal with the Star card. Page of Pentacles comes in, standing their ground, standing on a higher level, and giving the balance of the scales. Why is this death? Why are you finding out about the change? Something's just not quite enough. There's an Earth King here. 5 of coins, 3 of coins. Something was counted on or predicted. And 5 of coins. Something's just not quite enough. And there's a Water King here, a Pisces, a Cancer, or a Scorpio. A man. This person is all of a sudden going in a new direction. This person is involved. What is your outcome energy here? Wanting to reconcile. Do you feel sad? 5 of Cups. Maybe you shouldn't be made to feel guilty, but you do move on. 6 of Air. It's smoother and it's easier. There is a devil energy around something toxic, meant to hold you back. Knight of Swords. Somebody who loses their patience is maybe this Earth Queen, Taurus, Capricorn, or Virgo. Someone could be threatening someone. And 9 of Swords, someone feels very worried, losing sleep at night. And that's when you make up your mind. You're like, okay, it's either now or never. Your energy is kind of 6 of Swords, though, where you're like, I'm just going to move on to smooth sailing. The situation presents itself and you're like, I'm just going to move on. So that's kind of where I'm, again, a little bit confused. You want to do something Hierophant, traditional, the right way, following the rules, by the book, established procedures. The Hierophant is not God. The Hierophant is procedural and ethical and spiritual, but it's more about the procedures that are followed. It's the energy of Taurus. It gives stability in a situation. Okay, Queen of Wands. This devil is in the frostier energy. There's something wrong here that you're dealing with. Page of Swords reversed. Slander. It could be someone who can't ask or isn't allowed to ask, or the wisdom is shown. The 7 of Swords reversed. Somebody lied, fraud, tricks, traps. 6 of Coin. The scales are balanced. To me, this looks like you're receiving money. What is your energy? Empress. Yeah. With an 8 of Cups, you get to walk away. The Death. There's something here that closes out the cycle. It ends. You want Judgment reversed, or you fear Judgment reversed. And what is this about? The Magician reversed. games, manipulation, maneuvering, false false things. Nine of Swords and Ten of Swords in the reverse. This is something that just never stops. Constant games, constant magician reverse. This legitimately makes you feel like you're under so much pressure. Five of Cups reversed. And the Six of Wands in the upright. Yeah, this is like you all charges are thrown out against you. The case is closed. What is death? The Queen of Air reversed. There's someone who lied. What did they lie about? Family? They lied about your family. They lied about your relationship, your husband, your wife. You had to fight against this person. There's like this defense, somebody fighting in defense. And Four of Swords, maybe you said nothing, you didn't reply. Two of Pentacles, it's being negotiated. Two of Cups reversed and the Ace of Coin reversed. There was no meeting of the minds here. Um, this is like a case against you that's thrown out. Chariot, you are determined to go forward. Your mind is made up. It's very successful. Two of Cups reversed is two people who don't understand or don't feel the same way. Ace of Coin reversed, something reliable or something that doesn't pan out. Okay, so this is what I have for you, Aries. Thank you, and I'll see you again in the next video.